Hey, welcome back to Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. Just released today, Power Rangers Now released a photo of what appears to be a new Goldar toy. And in the middle of Goldar, it's Rita Repulsa inside Goldar. Now, I've been talking about all along, not all along, but in the last trailer breakdown, I've said that it's possible that Rita Repulsa might be inside Goldar, controlling Goldar like it's her own Zord. And then I recanted because I saw in the next scene where she's walking on the street and Goldar is hitting things around. But that's not to say he wasn't actually self-aware and she's actually controlling him, which is from her power coin. That's right, I'm calling it a power coin right now. That she's controlling Goldar with her power coin, and then later on she will board it just to make it much more powerful and turn it into her own Megazord. And why I say it's Megazord, I went way back when this toy was first released, and I looked at it, and I was banging on it. I was telling you how lazy it was because it just looks like the Megazord in gold and melted down. Well, now there's a reason for it, and that reason is, if we are to believe and confirm what we've read, what we've seen, and that Rita Repulsa is an actual former Green Ranger, then she must know about the Megazord. She must know about how they come about, how they're formed, and what they look like. So this is my theory and all speculation. This is her memory of long past when she used to be a former Green Ranger. They've called on Megazords before. She went out into the galaxy to search for this rare gold material, apparently one of the strongest materials maybe in the universe, however they want to see it in this movie. But they're using the gold material and using from her memory what a Megazord looks like. She forms Goldar out of it. Yes, Goldar, we all know right now that it has no face. There is some type of mouth, but it looks like it's just melted down. It's not, seems to be not self-aware. It's not has its own conscience. It's just like a putty monster's grown creatures from her power coin staff, and it's wreaking havoc and everything. So it's almost confirmation that it's our thoughts of Goldar should be gone about that ape creature. It's not going to talk. It's not going to do anything. It has turned into a Megazord. It's a weapon. It's a creature. It's not even a creature. She's trying to copy what a Megazord looks like. It's her own Zord, and she's going to board it. She's going to fight in it, and she's going to fight the Power Rangers with it. Goldar is just a name possibly given by either because just to sell toys, or it could be when the Black Ranger says, wow, that's a lot of gold, and someone says, let's just call it Goldar. You know, it could be just something in the movie to hint to the people, the fans who know who Goldar is. But in this interpretation, he's really just a large golden melted Megazord copy of the actual Megazord. I mean, that wasn't my first thought when I saw the toy, but as you think about it and seeing Rita Repulsa inside it now, that seems to be confirmation for me, at least. And you know, this could be just one of those toys where they put a hidden figure inside it. Who knows? But just to place it in there, how the Power Rangers are placed into the interactive Megazord in the same way. It's besides the arms and things, but where I think the Yellow Ranger was in the middle too. Just to have her there, Rita there, seems like a real confirmation this is her Megazord. And I would like to mention this could very well be a precursor to the Dragonzord. Right? Because if she was a former Green Ranger, she loses her power coin. Tommy will pick up that power coin maybe even place it in his dagger flute, right? And call on the Dragonzord using some of that gold material. And I don't know, I think that way it's a separate entity from the Megazords. Because the Megazords, they needed like 5 of them to form together in a giant Megazord. But Dragonzord was always by himself. He could come off and form with the Megazord, but when the Green Ranger comes out, he has his own Dragonzord. So either this is kind of like their play at saying this is green, this is the Green Ranger, Goldar is like the Dragonzord. I hate that, but if they are to do like a part 2, a sequel, I can totally see this being part of that storyline. Maybe in the first or second act. I'm already talking sequels. We haven't seen the movie, but I'm just speculating that if this was the route they were trying to do, Tommy gets the power coin, creates his own Dragonzord, using aspects of the Goldar monster creature to create his own Megazord. I think that could be a very good sequel on how the sequel starts out before he turns into a good guy. This is all speculation, like I said before. This could not happen at all. I have no idea. But just looking at this is very interesting, and I think you guys can partially agree that it is almost confirmation that she just built her own Megazord. About her being in the middle, though. In the Megazord, the Yellow Ranger was in the middle. And, like some of you said, and I even kind of listened to it a lot of times in the trailer, Trini's mom does sound like Elizabeth Banks. So, with that in mind, if that is her mother, okay, it's kind of poetic to see that that might be the clash, where essentially the Yellow Ranger versus Rita. Yellow Ranger's become more important to the story, more personal to the story than originally conceived. We're all thinking it's Jason. It could very well be Jason, don't get me wrong, but if Yellow Ranger is to focus the person that's connected to Rita Repulsa because that's her mom or stepmom or whatever guardian she will be in the film, that's almost poetic, where she controls she's the Yellow Ranger, controls from down here. Rita Repulsa is around the same area, and they battle it out. You could have a lot of layers of different aspects of emotions there, and I think that's kind of cool that they're adding a little bit more depth to that. So not just throwing Jason, but every other character should have a little bit more focus. And for once, the Yellow Ranger, that'd be a great focus. And we already know that she battles Rita Repulsa in her bedroom, and like you said, why would Rita be in there? You know, I mean, there's got to be a reason, and you're right. If Rita is not the Green Ranger, she is the witch possessing Trini's mom. That is also another aspect of the story we can definitely talk about as we get near towards the March release. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. I have so many videos I want to talk about. Oh my god. I mean, I've been trying to do 2 videos, release one tonight and then upload it but release it tomorrow morning. But sadly today this is the only video I'm going to have, and then tomorrow night we're going to talk a little bit more because I've got so many, and I haven't even gotten to Kong Skull Island. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your support, and have a great night, guys.